As in the previous material, we were documenting our processes, our work based on improvisation. Every improvisation has its theme, which is expressed through the micro story, through the micro situation. Sometimes it could be a poem or just a few lines of a narrative, let's say, sequence. How is possible to keep aliveness of improvisation with the need of structuralization of each and every moment of actors' actions? Working with the three groups and trying now to combine three different processes and three different languages, we are aiming incredible chance to understand and to study this, what regards exact the point of the actor's work. How the work should be always alive and always actualize like a musical jazz improvisation with upon a theme, but as well being clear with its own logic, with its own inner subject, and finally a structure. How, instrumentally speaking, we can tune each other to orchestrate the work. Instead of telling about directing, I start to use terms orchestrating, like a conductor who first is choosing exact number and exact instruments upon their quality to bring them together in a scale to realize a certain score which is predicted in the mind of everyone, but always and ever will be actualized upon the moment of performing. That's what is one of the biggest value of JustLab project. When three groups of people through different languages are going to speak one speech at the moment. That is why I propose to abstract in a space three zones, three domain platform of abandoned, forgotten ruin of doors, a river, and the platform of almost constructing a new doors. So one space, but three zones, three domain of different meaning of passages. And doors, multiplied doors are one of the most important instrument, we can say element of scenography, but indeed instrument of actors acting. That's how the passage will be composed with its space, which is architecture of space. The passage or ritual of doors. We spoke many hours about the title of the very performance, but as well about the main idea, ritual of passage. I think it's very clear, especially for us, the TheaterlaborBielefeld, PLAVO Pozorište, Teatr at the Grotowski Institute, that our inspiration comes as well from Eugenius Barba's work of Odin Theatre at Chaosmos, the Ritual of Doors, a performance which was dedicated to the transformation of East and Central Europe after 1989, after Berlin Wall fall, after changes of communism. Chaosmos, these two words, chaos and cosmos, which are together unified at the door, at the place where the passage happens. Each person has a door in front of his her body, and paradoxically there are other doors which are the body. We are doors of our self. We are doors of our daily passages towards our conscious, towards our understanding of each other. So, meeting of two persons is like a meeting of two doors? What kind of path, what kind of consequence could be understood from the meeting of two passages, not two places, two open doors or two shut doors? People are doors. The work always has to start with the clarification, let's say the concept of chorus. We believe that in the history of theater there are two parallel lines of practicing theater, the tragic line and the dramatic line. We belong to the tragic line. That is why chorus is a fundamental tool and fundamental issue to do theater. Chorus doesn't mean a group of people. Chorus means the other in front of you. Chorus means your conscious inside of you. The tension between the other who is just in front of your eyes with his, her, its ears, eyes, skin, and your conscious tension between this, that creates the tragic tension, the indeed tension which we humans feel everyday life. So the issue of justice is a very perfect and very fundamental issue to be understood as a relation between our inner world and the world of the other, how to communicate it with harmony with the very moment. So, among the three groups, we decide to embrace each other with our work as a chorus embrace the work of the other, to be both a witness of the other, to support, to frame, we can say to put a light. So three processes which we began almost a year ago are now going to be interwoven in the one chorus concept with protagonists which are coming out from each of the group with the small, at the beginning, small etudes, micro-dramatical situation, and finally a sequences of the performance. Three partners, three theater groups, but one performance. Three processes of work, processes of research, but one performance. Three languages of theater, but one speech. The performance which we are going now to compose here at Grotowski Institute in February upon the project JustLab. Justice, very human issue. A question which makes us human since the beginning of humanity. From the Grotowski Institute and Tad Zar, we propose the very ancient term, horai, as a point of departure for our processes. So working with all those improvisations and micro-dramatical etudes, we explore the meaning of horai, which for the Greeks was related to the natural law. Horai, they were the goddess of order and natural law. According to Karenni, they bring and bestow ripeness, they come and go in accordance with the firm law of the periodicalities of nature and of life. Then hora means a correct moment and harmony. There are three horai known by the mythology: eunomia, the order; Irini, peace; and dike, justice. Them three, their ideas of order, peace, and justice were interconnected, and to benefit society, its coherence and sustainability while protecting the individual's members. The natural law, however, never becomes our human relation. Throughout our story, those ideas hidden in the words, order, peace, and justice have been replaces by populism, manipulation, and fear. That's our team of Teatzach part at the Grotowski Institute.